Hello everyone, Carolina Venom here. Today I'm taking a first look at the Fujifilm Finepix JX680. This is a 16 megapixel camera with a 5x optical zoom. It does record in 720 HD resolution. This is a really nice looking camera. It's very slim, very pocketable, thanks to the rechargeable battery. We're going to take a look at the camera, the features, and some of the things it does, and take you around the camera. And so let's go ahead and get started. Of course, here you've got your flash. We have your lens. Your microphone is down here in the corner. On this side here, you got nothing. On this side, you have a place for your strap. On top, all you have is your shutter button. It's pretty easy to push, and if you ain't careful, you'll take a picture before you're ready. On the bottom, you got your battery door. Like I said, it is rechargeable, and your SD card slot right here behind it. Your charging port here, your speaker, and your US and your place for your tripod. On the back, you got a nice 3-inch display. And one thing I like about this display is the fact that it's kind of sunk in a little bit, to where if you sit it down on something like this, it won't scratch the screen. I know a lot of cameras are flat with the body, and you have a tendency to scratch the screen. This one right here is kind of sunk in, so that's a good thing. Right here, got your on-off switch, your zoom in and out, your playback button. You have your delete, exposure button here, flash, self timer, micro mode, display back button, and your dedicated record button. We'll go ahead and power it on, go through some of the settings. You have your menu mode and set button. We're going to the settings, you got your date and time, time difference, your language, silent mode, reset, format, basically everything you see in every other point and shoot camera. Your shutter sounds, shutter volume, playback volume, your LCD mode, power save on or off, auto power off. You have 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or you can just cut that off. Anti-blur is auto or off. Blink detection, digital zoom, movie zoom type, you can have that digital or optical. Background color, you're able to change the background of the colors, which is pretty nice to have that, but something different. Your guidance display, your video system, and your date and time stamp. That's all of the settings. We'll back out of here, and we will go into the menu settings here. Actually, first of all, we'll back out of here and go to the mode. Okay, you got your auto, your program, your natural light, your portrait, your baby mode, your smile and shoot, your landscape, your advanced filter. This is something new in the newer Fujis that I have not seen, because I've not had many Fujifilm cameras except for an AX200. So this is new to me. You got soft focus, cross screen. You have a partial color of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, toy camera mode, miniature mode, pop color, which pretty much just brightens everything up, kind of like a vivid mode, and back to soft focus. Your panoramic filter, your sport, night tripod, fireworks, sunset, snow, beach, party, flower, text, and your individual shutter 3D, which will be take a 3D image from two shots with each individual shutter. I've not tried it yet, so I can't really comment on that. And your scene recognition, which, of course, it will select its own, scene for whatever thinks is best. So we're going to have a program that way when I go into the menu, I can check everything. Your ISO will go to 3200. Image size, you have 16 megapixel, 14 megapixel, 12 megapixel, 16 by 9, 8, 5, 4, 2, back to 16 megapixel. Image quality, fine and normal. Finepix color, you have standard, chrome, and black and white. Not very many different colors there, but there's a couple. White balance, you have all of these: fine, shade, fluorescent light, 1 and 2, 3, incandescent. Your continuous shoot, on or off. Your face detection, on or off. Your autofocus mode is center or tracking. Your movie mode, you have center and continuous for your movie autofocus mode. In movie mode, you got your 720, 640 by 480, and 320 by 240. I see here where Fuji has decided to stick with its same 2 GB cap with its same recording. Ever since the AX200, it's been this way. You know, where they got where it takes 2 gigs for 29 minutes and 480 resolution. You know, I think they ought to reduce the size of their files, or up their video cap. But that's the way Fuji is, and that's the way I've always seen their cameras. And back to ISO. So that's pretty much all there is to this camera. There's really not a whole lot of extra stuff, except for, like I said, your flash. You got your auto flash, force flash, suppressed flash, and your slow synchro. Self timer of 10 and 2 seconds. And your micro mode, on or off. And your brightness. Pretty much self-explanatory. That's about it. Really, there's not a whole lot to this camera. It's pretty self-explanatory, and there's really not a whole lot of settings to this camera. It's pretty plain, but it's really nice. It's got a really nice body to it. Like I said, it's very pocketable. It's light. It don't weigh a whole lot. And from what I took a few pictures with it, and picture quality is some pictures are sharp and clear, some are not. It just really kind of depends, I guess, on what you're doing. But I have seen, I hate to say this because I see this about a lot of cameras, but I know this is a cheap camera. You can get them for around $79. I've seen them for around $40 on eBay and stuff like that, and Amazon. But in a store, you're going to pay probably around $80 for it, which is not a bad price. But I like Fuji. Fuji takes good pictures. They have good flash, good video quality, and this is no exception. This in here takes good pictures. I have took a picture and 100% cropped it, and it's very clear, very sharp. Not really had any issues with pictures unless you are not really still while taking the picture, because it does not have the fastest shutter speed. So that's a kind of a minus, but it's not bad. So it's nothing really to call it a bad camera, because it's a very good camera. And I mean it comes in black and red, and both of them are really pretty cameras. I mean, got the black with the chrome accents around it, and it really stands out, and it really looks good and looks nice. And as far as recommending it, yes, I do recommend it. I've not really had a whole lot of experience with this camera yet, as far as taking pictures and stuff. I have took a couple of videos of myself talking into it, and so far the audio quality sounds good. The video quality looks good. Picture quality also looks good. So I want to take I want to take a thorough test with this camera and some videos, and this is going to be another camera that's going to be added to the pictures and video list. I'm going to try to get them done fast as I can, but right now it's not a really good time, so it's going to take a little bit to get everything I want to get done. But this one here is definitely on the list. I like this camera. I like the fact that it's flat, because a lot of Fujis take AA batteries, and it has that it's pretty wide, and you can feel it in your pocket. But I like the cameras where the battery is rechargeable, and I'm not even sure what milliamp hour battery this is. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the milliamp hours on the battery here and find out what they are. Come on, focus in there. Looks like a 720 milliamp hour battery, so it ought to get, ought to take pretty good amount of pictures and pretty good amount of video time with this camera. So I do like it. 5x optical zoom is kind of behind the times. A lot of cameras now have between 8 and 12 times optical zoom. Important shoot cameras. So 5x zoom is kind of small, but Fuji seems to like that number on their regular point and shoot cameras. But all in all, I would say this is a good camera, and I would recommend it. So anyway, got any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them below. Subscribe to my channel, and I sure would appreciate it. Stay tuned for future reviews on this really nice Fujifilm camera. Y'all have a good one, and talk to you later.